Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing you another action figure review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Ultimate Starlight action figure from the TV show The Boys. The Boys is sort of like a Justice League TV show. There's 7 heroes, the main heroes in the show, and even though they're heroes, they're sort of dark and corrupt. Starlight just joined the team in the first episode, and she seems to be the real deal, a genuine hero. These figures are part of a Father's Day bundle. There are 3 figures that are available at Walmart first, and then a couple months later they're going to be available at other retailers. So far we only have Starlight and Homelander. I do hope they continue this line and make more figures. So let's go ahead and check out the packaging here. As you can see, The Boys, Starlight, Ultimate action figure. At the top, The Boys. One side's Starlight, other side, same thing. At the bottom, there's a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode in case that helps anybody. On the back side, here she is with her fists out, and then it looks like some different accessories and heads. This is one of NECA's Ultimate figures. It's in the window box packaging. When you open it, you can hear the Velcro. On the inside tab, here's the figure, and then here she is in the box. Looks like she has a total of 4 different hands and 2 heads. So with no further ado, let's open her up. Alright, now that we have this figure out of the package, here she is with all her accessories laid out. She does come with 2 alternate hands, totaling 4 interchangeable hands, and then she has 2 different heads. So this is Starlight. She's played by Erin Moriarty. Her real name in the show is Annie January. So let's go ahead and look at and talk about the figure. In the show, she's a new member of the 7. She's wanted to join them pretty much her entire life. Her catchphrase, she simply just wants to save the world, and that's the truth. I think this figure looks a lot like Miss Marvel from Shazam. If you repainted her, you could probably make a pretty cool custom of that. So let's go ahead and look at the figure. Starting with her face here, the likeness is not bad, looks pretty good. The hair sculpt done pretty nice, got the headband up there. Overall, I'm definitely liking the likeness and accuracy of the figure. Going further down, little necklace around her neck. Her outfit is very textured. You can see all over her chest and her arms. Very nice sculpting job. Got 3 stars in the middle here. Little belt, little pouch on the side. Looks like double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. They're done in that unique NECA fashion with the extra piece between the bottom and the top joint. But you know what? It looks very good. The boot here hides some of the ugliness. Got her sort of forearm gauntlets here. Her cape looks great. Little gold dots all over it. The gold trimming, cloth, soft goods. Done very well. Overall, I must say, I think this looks to be like another home run from NECA. And then, just a couple more details on the suit that I've noticed. On her headband up here, she's got a whole bunch of little stars in there. And then, on her dress, you can see the different material, the sort of inner slip there, with all the little gold stars on it. Very nice attention to detail, NECA. Starlight here is a very powerful woman. She has the ability to generate and project a blinding light from her hands. She drains electricity from the city, sometimes even causing a blackout. She also has the abilities of super strength, agility, and durability. She can also jump really, really high, almost appearing like she's flying. And here she is, broken down as far as she can go, with all of her removable parts detached. Now let's check out her accessories, and let's start off with her hands. Now let's look at her hands. She has a total of 4 of them. 2 of which are open, and 2 are fists. Her hands do come off with the forearm pieces, and that seems a little odd to include the extra forearm pieces, and not just some different hands. But there are some differences to the forearm armor as well. Here are her different forearm armor pieces. The main difference is, it's going to be the actual star on here is sort of in a different place, done a little bit differently. Here she is with her first pair of hands. These are her fists. Then, with her second pair of hands, these are her open, outstretched hands. Just wanted to point out some of the detail in her hands. Her right hand here has 2 different rings on it. Now let's check out her heads. She has 2 of them. I believe they're the exact same sculpt. One of them has normal eyes, and the other one has her electric power flowing through her and some electric eyes. Here she is with her first, more normal, standard head. Then, here's her second head. This one has the electricity running through her. Look at her eyes. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and her accessories, now let's check out her height. From bottom to the top of her head, she's sitting at about 6.75 inches tall, which can translate to about 17 centimeters. Now let's check out her articulation. Starting with her head here, of course, it can rotate from side to side. She can look up and down a little bit there. Can tilt her head, not too much, but a little bit, giving her some personality. Shoulders on a ball joint, goes out about 90 degrees, up, down, around, all that good stuff. No bicep cut, double jointed elbows, done in that unique Neca style. Here's the back part going up, then the inside part, and there's rotation both at the top and at the bottom. Then her wrist here, it can rotate and it's going to be hinged as well. She's got a ball joint in the middle of her torso, can rotate around, go forward and back quite a bit. Legs, they don't go out too far, obstructed by her skirt. Forward just a little bit as well, back not too much. She does have rotation in the thigh. Double jointed knees, also done in Neca's unique style. It can bend at the top, it can also bend at the bottom. The boot hides it very nicely. It doesn't look nearly as ugly as the upcoming April O'Neil's legs. Also rotation at the top and rotation at the bottom. Then her ankles here, up and down. They can tilt and rock pretty nicely. Here's Starlight leaping from rooftop to rooftop. Here's Starlight fighting Homelander in a ruined abandoned building. And I know it never went down like this, but here's Starlight electrocuting Homelander. She has him down on his knees, a position Starlight is familiar with herself. Here's Starlight in the city street, saving a baby from an oncoming car. And just a closer look, this is supposed to be sort of a reenactment of the cover of Action Comics #1, with Starlight in the place of Superman. Now let's check her out next to some other action figures, starting off with some other Neca figures. Here she is next to Homelander. These are the only figures that Neca has made for the boys so far. Hope these figures do well and encourages Neca to make more from this TV show. We know that Mafex is also making a Homelander and Butcher. They're going to be a little bit smaller, but should be every bit as detailed as the Neca figures. Then, here she is next to the Father's Day bundle figures available at Walmart first. It's called a Father's Day bundle, but it's not exactly a bundle. These figures are sold separately. We've got Frankenstein's monster, Starlight, and Homelander. These are going to be available at Walmart first for a couple months, and then available at other retailers. And here she is, next to Target's version of the Father's Day bundle. These are 4 figures that are available only at Target during the Father's Day season, and then a couple months later, available at other retailers. We've had a couple versions of King Kong, Doc from Back to the Future 2, and MacReady from The Thing. And now, next to some Supergirl figures. On the left, we've got a Mattel and DC Direct Supergirl for the live-action TV show, and on the right, the Supergirl from the comics. Here she is, next to a Mattel Shazam figure. I'm only showing her next to him because her original design was based off Mary Marvel. Now let's check her out, next to some action figures from different various companies, to see how she fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you want to know which lines you can mix her with. Since she's a Neca figure, they're usually the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the larger action figure lines I collect, and work my way smaller. Here she is, with some of her Neca brothers and sisters. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from Neca Toys, all 7-inch scale. And here she is, next to some DST, or Diamond Select toys. Then, next to some McFarlane toys. And here she is, next to some DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. Then, next to some Mattel wrestling figures. And here she is, next to some Mezco 1/12 cloth soft goods action figures. Then, next to some Mattel DC Universe Classics and Multiverse figures. And here, next to some Mafex figures. Then, next next to some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here she is, next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. And finally, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. Overall, this figure is great. I think the likeness is pretty good. The sculpt, the texture on her suit is just absolutely fantastic. Very well done, NECA. I like the cloth soft good capes as well. Her articulation's pretty good. They did a nice job with her double jointed knees, not making them look ugly, hiding them with the boot. Her paint job, also excellent. Almost no issues there. If I were to rate this figure, I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10. I think it's the same rating I gave Homelander, but I think I like the Homelander figure a little bit better. The figure, not the character. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add it to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.